Heather, I wanted to talk about an experience I had last night. So, if you know me, if you don't know me, you know that I'm getting into the emergency medical services. And so, as a part of my schooling, I had a ride along and I saw some pretty crazy stuff last night. And I'm not going to really go into that, but I wanted to touch on a couple things. First, I wanted to talk about gratitude. I believe that all of those people that I had to deal with are good people, and everyone has some good in them. And that sometimes your circumstances and the way that these people had their hands dealt, it can be very challenging. And so I'm very grateful to have the life I have and to be able to have a home and have a loving family and have a support system and friends and all that. Not that I don't have my own struggles, but I'm very grateful for the position that I'm in. And so that got me to thinking what my role in life was and my purpose. And I think I found that out yesterday, and it's, to help people. And I'm getting into this because it makes me feel good to help someone. And although you can't help everyone, and sometimes there's things that are just out of your control, what you can control is your attitude, and what you can control is your work ethic and how hard you practice, and just doing your job and doing it good, doing it right, being kind to others, being kind to everyone, because everyone deserves that. You are not above anyone, and you're also not below anyone. So everyone deserves love and kindness. And not only that, but I think that you can always learn. You're never have the ego that you know it all. Because if you think you know it all, you're not gonna learn. So yeah, I helped save someone's life yesterday, and it was pretty shocking, and it was quite the experience. And I'm not gonna dive into the whole story because I want to protect this person's privacy and all that. But my experience with this was, it felt good to help someone, and to be to be there. It was very eye-opening, and it's like something, because I feel like we're a little bit sheltered from the issues of other people because we're so focused on our own lives. And if you're living in a good area not surrounded by this, it's kind of hard to come by, and it's hard to kind of get that full appreciation. And so for anyone who's watching this, be grateful. No matter where you are, there's 1,000 different people who would rather be in your shoes. So just take it all in. Not that you don't have your own struggles, not that you haven't been dealt your own hand, but it's what you make of that hand. And it's how you decide to respond to what's been given to you. Take it all in, especially when tomorrow's not promised. Why would you sit there, slouch, and be grumpy about today when tomorrow is not promised? I always say it, but today is a gift, and that is why it's called the present. We have to take the most out of it. Listen to your surroundings, be where your feet are. Take a second to help someone out if they need it, to be kind to someone, to be vocal about who you are, and to make a change, make a difference. Because at the end of the day, you have to find your purpose, and you only find that by diving deep into who you are, into what makes you happy, into what you stand for, into your beliefs, into everything. And if you take all of that, and you take the similarities out of all these categories, you can root it to one thing, and that is your purpose. And you don't know your purpose by sitting there and being ungrateful. No, you find your purpose by experiencing new things, by being there for people, by talking to yourself about what you stand for and your beliefs. And only then can you truly know where you are going in life. And even if you don't know right now, that's okay. We're all figuring it out. I have no idea what the future has in store for me, but I know that today, right now, in this moment, I'm going to be here, I'm going to be present, and I'm going to be grateful for what I have, because right now, that's all I need. And tomorrow, whatever happens, happens. And I'm going to learn to accept it. And I'm going to learn to work through it because the obstacle is the way. And it's a book I've read, but it's so beautiful. It's about the acceptance of what's happening to you. And it's not about ignoring it. It's about accepting it and finding what you can do now. You don't gain confidence by shouting affirmations in the mirror, but by having an undeniable stack of proof that you are who you say you are. And I'm speaking from the heart when I say this. Be grateful. Smile. Why would you choose to do anything else but be happy? Especially when you control you. The goal is not, I'm okay with this. Not, I think I should feel good about this. But I feel great about this. Because if it happened, then it was meant to happen. And I am going to do my best to get through it. Amor fati, a love of fate, is all we can do. Because what you can do is control how you feel. And why would you choose to feel anything else but good? So dive deep into those opportunities. Face the challenge head on with a smile and a smug little grin, because that's what we're here for. So keep fighting and keep doing the right thing. Keep doing it for you. Keep doing it for those around you. Find your purpose, one day at a time, one step at a time. Amor fati, a love of fate.